Welcome to Cephasbasictech. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for all the new subscribers we received lately. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button along with that notification bell and that like button so you can always be updated anytime we release a video. Guys, in this video, we're going to look at the new Google TV streamer. I finally got my hands on it. It was kind of sold out in my neighborhood. I actually had to get it, believe it or not, at Home Depot. So if you guys are looking for it, you got a Home Depot, check your Home Depot. It's a possibility they have it there. Okay, now with that said, guys, in this video we're going to show you how to fully take advantage of your device. We're going to learn how to enable the developer options so that you can side load and add your own personal apps. So the first thing we need to do is actually head to the settings. So let's head up top. Now this is already after you already set up your device, of course. Now, once you select settings, head down to system. After that, go to about, and then scroll down until you see this area right here that says Android TV OS built. You're going to select that a few times. A countdown will begin, and then once it's finished, you're going to see that you are a developer. Head back, and then your developer options will be here. Once it's there, you're going to enable the USB debugging. There's also other options here if you're, trying to do other things, but that's the main one. Once we have that, we can hit the home button and we can go to the apps, and then we can search the apps here. And what we need is a browser. So one of the most popular browsers out there is the downloader. So we're going to do a search for that. Downloader is very simple to use. Now remember, the downloader does have the new icon with the D with the arrow in it. That's the one we're going to select by AFTV. We're going to install that. Once it's installed, we're going to open it up. Okay, now that it's open, there's a few ways to get this app that we need. There is a downloader code that you can obtain, but for some reason, if that code does get updated, we can actually just head to the website, and the website is unlinked.link. So we're going to put that in the browser, and then I'll show you the code that's actually on the website so you can see the code if you don't want to type it in. After you type it in, just select the check mark and go. It'll take you right over to the unlinked website. Now, the download code is 234753. So if you place this code in, you will bypass all these steps. It'll automatically start to install. But I wanted to show you the website. And from the website, you can also download the APK. So we're going to select this option right here, and it should start automatically downloading. Now you're going to have an option here to allow the downloader to give you the ability to install unknown apps. Hit that little check mark. Once you do that, now you have the ability to install the unlink. You can select done. And then from here, since we don't need the APK anymore, we can delete it. And now we can select the home button and search for that new app we just installed. And this is it right here. Now, this is an application where you can access multiple stores. There are several stores online that you can research, that you can just Google an unlinked store. If you want a particular link store I have available, you can join my Telegram group. I'll give you the link store for that. And this is how you would sideload your applications. And also, you can use the link if you are a business and you have your own particular app and you want to have a quick, easy way to access your applications or send it to clients. You can use the link, create your own link store, add your applications there, and use this particular client to access the app. Okay, so that's it. Now let's talk about the device. Now, one thing I will say, when I did receive the device, is that the packaging is terrible. I mean, compared to the old Chromecast, the packaging feels like they just threw it in a box. You know, it doesn't have the cloth, covering that it used to have on the Chromecast. Everything is just thrown in a box. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I think they did try to create some shortcuts in order to keep the price point at $99. Now, the question is it worth the $100 for it? So what we're going to do is, guys, I'm going to show you a couple of benchmark scores. I'm going to show you how it compares to the Fire Stick, how it compares to the OWN Pro 4K, so you can see the difference. So far, I would say that if you are only into streaming and you're not into your audio or into gaming, that I would not spend $100 on this device. I would just buy the OWN Pro 4K. Because you have no issue streaming on that device. You're not gonna have any issue streaming on this device, but if you are into gaming and your audio or some other little things, then this device will work for you. But if not, if you're not concerned about those things, and you just want to stream, you want to watch your Netflix, you want to watch YouTube, whatever it is that you watch, you should have no problems doing that on the OWN Pro 4K. So let me take you over to the website so you can see the differences in the benchmark scores. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is the website. So the first score is the CPU benchmark. Now, in our previous video, we had the OWN 4K Pro here at 833, and the multi was 2050. And we saw that the Fire Stick 3 and a Lite were better performing, and even the older OWN 4K box was better performing. And like I said before, these numbers can be misleading. So I know for a fact that this OWN 4K box compared to this OWN 4K Pro, I would rather get the OWN 4K Pro. This box to me is lacking. It's not, it's not suitable for the optimum experience when it comes to streaming. I really don't like this 4K box right here. Besides that, you can see that the older Chromecast 4K is here, and we have the 4K Fire Stick Max. And this is the older Fire Stick Max, and then right here we have the Google TV streamer. So the Google TV streamer still hasn't beat the Fire TV Stick 4K Max 2, which is the 2023 version, the newer one that came out. So it's right underneath it, and the scores are not too crazy apart, but it is beating it. And as you can see, the Shield, the older Shield, the Shield TV 2 Pro, and the Fire TV Cube definitely still remain on top. Now, as far as the CPU gaming benchmarks, you're going to see the OWN 4K Pro here, the older Chromecast here, the older OWN 4K here, and then you have your Google TV streamer here, which is underneath the Fire Stick Max and also the Fire Stick 4K. So it's still, pretty decent, but now that it's so close to the Fire Stick 4K, the question is, why not just buy a Fire Stick? The price for this device is $100. The prices for the Fire Stick Max is $50. Why not just buy a Fire Stick? If you're into these benchmarks, the Fire Stick still wins as far as performing. Now, as far as having the freedom to manipulate your device the way you feel, Okay, Google TV Streamer has that advantage, but the OWN 4K has the advantage as well, and the OWN 4K is only $50. So if that's something that you are considering, the OWN 4K Pro still would be the best option if you're just streaming and you want to manipulate your device, add your own launcher, get rid of all the adverts and commercials. OWN 4K Pro still, to me, is the better option. Now, let's say you're into the audio pass through. You're a sound person. You like to have your system set up where it can integrate with your sound system. Well, unfortunately, the Google TV does not have the support of the Dolby True HD, DTS HD, or DTS-X audio pass-through. So it doesn't have that. Now, I think that was a mistake. I think that would have gave it more of an advantage. It would have brought it closer to the NVIDIA Shield type of performance, where it has great audio. For all of those audio enthusiasts, this would have been a great option if it had that, but it doesn't have that. So, the NVIDIA Shield will be the way to go if that was something you was into. As you can see, the NVIDIA Shield has the DTS-X pass-through. It has the Digital Plus, Dolby Atmos, Dolby True HD pass-through. Everything you need here. This is done with the HDMI cord. So the NVIDIA Shield, even though it's been around for who knows how long, 5-10 years. I think the newer version's been out for 5 years. It's still on top. It's still one of the best. With that said, also the NVIDIA Shield just received an update. It hasn't had an update in over a year. It just received an update from the company, adding more features and getting rid of some more bugs. So it's still playing a major role in the streaming game. So let's head back over to the device. Let me show you how some of the video plays and some of the functionalities that may be different from other Android devices. Okay, so we're back at the device. Now, as you can see, this is Google TV. So one of the major differences is that you can select different profiles when you're using this particular device. So I can head over here and I can add accounts. This right here might not be too significant for some people, but for those who have kids and want to separate the accounts, this is something cool. So it does have that option. The remote control, I would say, on the device is way better than the Google Chromecast. It's extremely better. It's longer. It has the favorites button. It's like a little star button on the controller, very similar to the OWN Pro 4K, where you can select that button to either go to the Google Home, or you can select it to create yourself a favorite app, or you can have it be your device input switcher. So if I select Netflix as the option to go, it will create a shortcut. So now if I select the star button on the controller, Netflix should load, and it does. So that's pretty cool. So I'm glad they added that. That's a pretty neat feature. The device also has a button on it where you press it and it will find your remote control. Let me try to press it now. See if you guys can hear it. So I just pressed the button on the box, and as you can see, it says playing sound for 30 seconds. And then I hit the home button to show that I located my controller. So that's pretty cool. So those are some of the features. Remember that this is not a dongle. This is actually like a box, so it has to sit under the TV. The controller does have an IR blaster, so you can use the controller to change the volume of your TV. So if you have a Sony or a Samsung, you can have it set where it can control your volume. So it's pretty decent. I like the device. I think the device is well made, but I do not believe that it's worth $100. I believe that this device should have stood in maybe the $50 or $60 price point. And that's my opinion about the device. Besides that, let's take a look at some videos to see how it plays. Okay, so this is a 4K video. I have the stats for nerves turned on. As you can see, it's playing at 1920 by 1080. It has 11 drop frames already. It's not too bad, not too bad at all. You guys are not going to see the full effect because of the mirroring I'm using in order to create this video. But the stats right there are accurate. Okay. Now another thing is the Ethernet port on this device is 1 gig. So with the OHM 4K Pro, we had to buy an adapter in order to make that Ethernet cord reach 1,000 megabytes per second. This one is built in. We can do a speed test to check it. I do have the device plugged into the Ethernet. So let's do a speed test and see what kind of speeds we're receiving when it's plugged up. Okay, so this is the speed test. You can just download this app right on the App Store. Let's do a test and see what happens. Okay, so I ran the test and the results are not coming in the way I believe it should. So I'm not too sure if it's my system, but I can tell you it's past the 100. So therefore, it is a 1 gig Ethernet port, because if not, it wouldn't have passed the 100 megabytes per second. But my speeds are not coming in as they should, so maybe it could be my system, my end. You guys do your test and let me know what you get. But it is a 1 gig Ethernet port, definitely. So let me see the difference if I was to put on my Wi-Fi signal, if that makes a difference. Okay, so the Wi-Fi is connected. Let's start the test again and see our results. Okay, so the results are basically in the same ballpark. So it could be the network. I'll check that later on. You guys do your own test. Let me know if you have, something that's going to reach your 1 gig speeds, 500 over 300 or something like that. Right now I'm receiving only 129, 132. Could be my system, but this is what I'm receiving so far. So guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts on this device. Let me know which device you prefer to use. If you prefer to use the Cube, the Shield, the Google Chromecast, the OHM 4K Pro, I would love to know what you're using. Also, Apple TV, that's also a great device for streaming. Okay. And also has the audio pass through on the Apple TV. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching again. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be giving away $50 Amazon gift cards soon. Guys, in order to enter that, make a comment down in the video. I will select a random person to receive that gift. With that said, take care, and I hope you enjoyed. Guys, check out our new merch. We do have the Cut the Cord t-shirt available. For those who are interested and want to support the channel, go ahead and check the description down below for your Cut the Cord t-shirt. Thank you again. And thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you have made it this far in the video, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. I am going to give away a PlayStation Portal to 1 lucky subscriber watching the channel. Now, guys, all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, watch the video in its full entirety. We're trying to get the watch hours up, guys. Once we have the watch hours up to the point where we can get monetized, we're going to give away a PlayStation Portal. So stay tuned, continue to watch the videos. Eventually, we're going to give out this PlayStation Portal to the lucky winner. Thank you.